Hey, this is Derek Jordan. Welcome to the World Fusion Show, where we bring you the leading innovators in world fusion music. Today, my guest is Gokh-Bi System, who are a world fusion hip-hop group. Two of the members are from Senegal, and they do a wide variety of music. And so I just want to welcome three of the members here today who we're going to interview, and they are Mama Ndaiye, Aisha, and Sana Ndaiye. Welcome, you guys, to the World Fusion Show.
Hey, welcome, Derek. We're good. How you doing?
I'm great, thank you. So good to have you today. It's just great. So now, what does Gokh-Bi System mean? What's the name mean?
Gobi means neighborhood. And we figure out that in each neighborhood that you gotta have a system, a way of living, you know, and that bring the system in the band. So Gobi means neighborhood, and system is the way we should be living in our neighborhood.
Yeah, well, it's great.
Yeah.
Now, you guys have a lot of, you have, well, three other members, right, in the band. And so we're going to see some videos with everyone together. Who else is in the band?
Recently, we have like Lady Ashe, who bring like the Spanish vibes into Gokh-Bi System.
Here with us today.
Yes, and she's here today. We have Chocolate Allen.
Yes.
She's from Trinidad. And
you said she's kind of a star there, right?
Yes, you know, she ran a great foundation there. She represents a lot for Trinidad, and we're so happy that she joined the band, and we're doing great things together. So Garrett Sawyer, who write most of our songs. We have Johor, he's from Senegal.
Garrett's the bass player, right?
Yes, he's the bass player, and he's an amazing guy. We have Johor Jan, who's our percussionist. He's from Senegal too. We have Joe P. He's a killer on the drum. And we have Mike, which he's like a great guitar player.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, we have like a great team right now.
I think so.
Yeah. And, you know, we're ready to really move the world.
I think you will. So I want to ask you a little bit about your backgrounds, you know, how you grew up and where. So start with you, Mamadou. You were born in central Senegal, right? And did you have a musical family? What got you into music?
Oh yeah, I'm a griot people, you know. So like in my early ages, I spent a lot of times into ceremonies, and you know, with my like the lady who raised me, actually, she was a singer. So I used to follow them wherever they go, or she used to just, you know, take me there.
She put you on stage to sing?
I always, I mean, no, not on stage, but
I'm
always right next to her.
See, yeah.
And, you know, it was amazing. Those are some days that really, like, inspire me into music.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they usually do, like, traditional music, serial, and which is, like, very big in the village. And they were, like, one of the superstars there.
Yeah.
And they were playing all over the village. And I think like that is like one of the strongest
Things they'll mock you.
yes, you know, the strongest like place that I've been like when it comes to music.
Yeah.
And grow up into that. And also being like a griot people, you know, I grew up seeing my fathers, my mom, and you know, like your uncles around music.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think it's something natural to me. Yeah.
That's right, yeah. Aisha, what about you? How about coming up? You describe yourself as a Juminican.
Yes, so originally from the Bronx,
The Bronx.
New York,
All
the
right.
birthplace of hip hop.
Yeah.
And grew up in a all Dominican. I'm a first generation Dominican
Yeah.
here in the U.S. So come from immigrant families, and first language was Spanish. My father, who's Jewish, I actually didn't meet him until my adult years.
Wow.
So I grew up in a predominantly Dominican culture from the Bronx, where hip hop was blaring in all the bodegas,
Yeah.
street corners.
Sure.
You know, and my merengue, you know, ripiao, and merengue, and bachata, and boleros, and salsa. Always, you know, on Sundays, summer Sundays were, you know, the times where the community would come together and play music now until the cops would come by because,
Yeah.
you know, you need a permit to play in the streets. Like, come on, people.
What?
This is a way of bringing our culture, our communities together.
That's right.
And I lived in a corner where it was predominantly Dominican, Puerto Rican, Jamaican, so a very high, heavy Caribbean essence. You know, poverty-stricken hood life, and fortunately was able to, you know, move. So, you know, the migration of my family is Dominican Republic to New York City, and then I eventually made my way to Massachusetts.
Yeah. Very good.
When I met these
guys.
amazing fellas.
That's right. So Sana, let's go to you. So Sana, you grew up in the Casamance,
Yeah, Casamance.
which is a very sort of legendary
Yep.
cultural
Yeah.
center in Senegal. I have not visited personally, but a lot of my favorite music in Senegal is from there.
Yeah.
So you also play very unusual instrument, the ekonting,
Yep.
which is like a early banjo kind
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
But I want to talk about the ekonting and you're growing up in the Casamance.
Yeah, I grew up in Casamance, which is in the south of Senegal, and then or basically in Africa. Earlier on, we all grew up in music. You know, we see our parents playing music. We have all sort of kind of dance, you know, and earlier on, the ekonting was an instrument that is very important to the village because it brings people, it united people, bring them all to peace,
Yeah.
love and justice. Like I said, you know, people used to, you know, fight a lot, you know, and it was a way to bring people to together. People sit, you know, in circles, you know, and then someone's play the ekonting and everybody was in joy and was happiness. So I have the chance really to learn the ekonting at a very early age.
Yeah.
You know, personally, my father never learned the ekonting,
Okay.
but I really have a chance, you know, to hear the ekonting. And the first time I heard it, I just fell in love with it. And I just couldn't get my mind out of it.
Yeah.
So I just started learning it, and then, you know, over the years I become really good at it, and have a chance to come to the United States and want to valorize the instrument.
Yeah.
You know, because it's the first banjo.
Well, it's really cool.
Yeah.
So you guys do kind of a world fusion thing, but the ekonting is always present
Yeah.
as part of that
Yeah.
connection
Yeah.
to Africa. Let's go to the first video and watch. This is kind of a reggae tune that you guys do.
Súbelo, súbelo, haya. Súbelo, haya. Súbelo, súbelo, haya. Súbelo, haya. Súbelo, súbelo, haya. Súbelo, haya. Súbelo, súbelo, haya. Súbelo, haya.
Aya, set my soul from the fire. Then you don't lumber, be a pataya. Yes, 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 I desire the lesson of the mercy of my father. By Walaya, your money means mercy. Water when I'm thirsty, warmth when I'm cold. See me, Aya, Lord set me free. Free when I'm trapped. Rahman, your Mandela, Mamlik Hapon Mandela. Through hope, la Pharaoh, Mapini Mandela. Kai Mandela, Holy Yermandeganella. Why you tap get up, lead it, Jewella, Akisago, Dara, Linga Masla Walla. The good of a venue, what you get in your Kewalla. I will let Tanganella. Yermandekum fetches a hole, you Kewalla. Go I face a miracle, you batalla.
Súbelo, súbelo, haya. Súbelo, haya. 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 Yerbante.
All right, we're back. That's great. So nice. So you guys speak a lot of languages. What were you rapping in that last song?
In this song, I think the piece is like a mix of English, Wolof, and Spanish. You know?
Yeah, right.
Which is very interesting.
Yeah.
And we talk about like Yermande. Yermande is a word in Wolof, which is very strong and very important. Like
What does it mean?
Especially in these days, it means mercy.
Mercy.
And you see a lot of like all this craziness going on today around the world.
Yeah.
I think it's best because it's happening because people don't really have that patience and that tolerance and that mercy like toward each other anymore, which is very sad because you know, it's something that we really need to be able to build a better world.
Yeah.
And that's why we really like, you know,
Thank you.
love this song. Yes.
Thank you for doing that. So you guys, Sana and Mamadou, were brought to the U.S. by my good friend Tony Vaca.
Yes.
Our good friend. Actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was what year was that when you came?
99.
That was end of '99.
Quite a while ago now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and you've gone through a few changes in the band since then. And,
Oh, yeah.
But you've stayed together. The two of you are certainly stayed together, which is just great. Tony's been on the show many times. He's a very good friend of ours. I play with him a lot as well. I wanted to go to the next video, which is called Kadi. Can you tell me what this one's about, anyone?
Kadi really talks about music itself because nowadays, like the way music was before, it was standing for something, you know, and I think that's the way it should be still, like even if like a lot of the people use the power of music to promote something different, which is very wrong because we look at ourselves as messengers, people that, you know, that should bring something to our society, and it should be like positive, should be about peace, should be about love, should be about justice, so we can, you know, live in a harmony. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, like we use music in all different kind of way that, you know, most of it are negative, and we just think that it's wrong.
There's also a part where I sing. It's totally talking about especially women, where like we need like to have more care about women because the chorus basically say that that, you know, like abuse of women, so you need to be like faced, you know, so have more mercy, like he said. So
Are you
talk
singing
about-
in Wolof?
No, I was singing in Jola, actually
Jola?
my dialect. Yeah.
Jola is the language of the Casamance.
Yes,
right?
that's the language of Casamance.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go to this video now and check this out.
Yang 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 yang
Aisha, you work with a lot of other groups too. I know you're very busy with your music. Tell us about some of that.
Yeah, man, I love collaborating and I love working with all different circles of musicians and communities, and I feel like I'm like the liaison, the bridging the gaps, coming from two different cultures, and I just feel like I'm a free-flowing, free spirit, open being that has been fortunate to share space and music with groups like Pamela Means Band, Rebirth, Puerto Dominicana, Rasta and Roy Morgan and the Black Eagles, and of course, Gokh-Bi System. But we're here now.
Here we are.
I've known these guys and I've been playing music with these guys for so long. So long. I met these guys in 2000.
Yes.
2000. So, it's been, being part, like, talk about Gokh-Bi System. Like, I've been in their homes.
Yeah.
Eating the food, listening to the music, talking Jola in my way, Wolof my way. But so it's a blessing. I feel like my purpose here on this realm right now is the power of healing, and the power of healing through music, as a percussionist, as a singer,
and you're a hell of a conga player too.
Thank you.
Speaking from one conga player to another.
Yeah.
You guys have a CD coming out right next year. So when is that coming?
Yeah, it's coming out at the end of March, inshallah, and it's gonna be something. It's gonna be a lot of things. So
I'm on it. I'm playing on it.
Oh yes, we had a chance to have a lot of great prayers in it, and you're part of it. Mamadou, a lot of great musicians are in that city, and man, it's a blessing, and as you say, it's always it's always a blessing to have people from different background with different instrument and different knowledge about music joining you and doing something with you, because for us it's a way to bridge a gap between two generations, two cultures, and
so world fusion.
That's what we did in this city.
All right, let's go to the next video. I'd love to do this. This is a very cool track called Mama Africa.
Open up the borders, let them walk through. It's time to rise up, Africa came through. We won't fall no more, we hit the bottom floor. Give us some more, we are the dinosaur. Stronger than ever from the Amazon. We rise, we fall, mama free us all. From the confusion and the civil war. We came too far to turn back now. We live, believe to the combat now. Africa will rise, I can see this now.
right, great stuff, nice stuff. So I just want to thank you so much,
Thank you, Derek.
Mamadou.
Thank you so much.
and Sana,
Thank you.
for coming on the World Fusion Show today. It's been
It's
great.
I mean, it's been a pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much. It's great. And,
Good job.
if people are around, catch your shows in the area, in the Northampton area, wherever you're playing. And hey, it's Derek, Derek Jordan. Thank you for joining us again today on the World Fusion Show. And we have lots more great shows coming. Go to our Facebook page, like us, go to our YouTube channel and subscribe, and help us spread World Fusion music far and wide. And remember, as we always say on the show, think globally, listen locally, and support independent music.
Can try to put us on assembly lines. Market products, the properties, and geek confined. I'm a blanca, Dominicana, seen this with my own eyes. The pieces to this, now you better recognize. It's time to redefine, liberate our minds. We are queens of the scene, you better realize. Just redirect the need and bask in the sunshine. Oh, 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 oh.
The music, the noise, as can we amul voice. The love, the hate, or the things we gotta solve. The truth, the lies, the guilt we living with. The life, the death. You know right neko daga hef. Linga def up lima def, linga def. Don't you go def. The black, the white, the color that separate. The yellow, the red. Don't be a fool, we all are born. The shred, the games, the dinner that got me thinking. The winners, the losers, with a hall of a champion. The judges and the must, temples and the must. Where's the love, the blessing from above? We are the love, the blessing from above. We are the love, the blessing from above. We are the love, the blessing from above. Where is the love, the blessing from above? We are the love, the blessing from above. Where is the love, the blessing from above? We are the love, the blessing from above.